What's up, everybody? I'm cleaning up the alley a little bit more. There's still fucking nasty, disgusting shit like this everywhere all the time. Just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. Santa Monica's a really affluent area. A bunch of rich, well-to-do people who like to pay other people to do their dirty work. So you get a fucking environment like this fucking nasty, dirty, disgusting shit like this. I'm from Arizona. We don't keep our areas like this anywhere in Arizona. No community. Oh, hi, baby. No place looks like this in AZ. Anyway, get the fuck out of the way, fucking pigeon. Here's some more fucking trash. I almost missed that. Wouldn't be LA if it wasn't fucking piss and shit and trash and needles everywhere. But ultimately, on my walk, I'm here to kind of tell you about how annoying I think people are. I started working when I was 14, and not to boast or anything, but I wanted to buy things for myself, and my family would not buy the things that I wanted. So I started working so that I could take care of myself. And, when you're a kid and you're working, people always will make fun of you and say, oh, what are you doing? You shouldn't be working. You're a kid. You got no business working. You should be playing, and blah, blah, blah. So there's always like a lot of pressure when you are a young person working. People always tell you don't know what you're talking about, or you have no idea about so-and-so because you're so young, and you're supposed to defer to a lot of people and just kind of do what others tell you, which can be incredibly annoying and difficult for anyone to maintain. So by the time you do get a little bit of seniority and experience with things, it's a little challenging when people are always jumping down your ass telling you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because at this point you do. So I've been doing coffee for like 15 years now, okay? Long ass time to be doing it. And in all the time that I've been doing it, every single fucking time, without fail, the next asshole that I meet is like, oh, I got a brand new fucking way of making coffee. You've never seen something like this before? I'm gonna blow your motherfucking mind. And 9 times out of 10, they're just showing me like an older, shittier way to make coffee. And at this point in the game, I learned this lesson a long time ago, and I always try to deny it or act like it's not real. There are people in this world that don't want you to be as smart as them. So there are people that are going to teach you things, and they're going to leave something out. They're going to leave out the most important part. Not for any other reason other than they don't want you to know what they know, okay? They are 100% trying to give you like a puzzle and just remove a few pieces so you can't ever finish it. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? So, especially in coffee, I've noticed this in particular because I've been making it for such a fucking long time, and there really is like a right and a wrong way to make coffee. You can have a bunch of different like bullshit techniques, but you either do it this way or you do it that way, and you get good coffee or you get coffee that tastes like a foot. And I am frustrated with the job that I have right now. There's people, I'm like one of the older people on staff, but there are surprisingly people that are even older than me, so they have even more attitude that I have. And I get it, being an unskilled laborer comes with like a certain amount of fucking like balls. You gotta be like, oh yeah, I'm the fucking shit. I'm aware that I could get training for other things and other skill sets, and I think most people are as well. But if you are in the coffee field, it's probably because you like coffee and you enjoy coffee and you like making coffee and sharing it with others. And I just get really fucking frustrated with these bullshit ass coworkers that I have that think like I don't know what they're doing. Like they're trying to show me how to make coffee shitty so that like I don't get good shifts or I don't get good tips or whatever. And like it's just so tedious and annoying when you have like just an old fat woman that's trying to be a bitch to you, and you're like, oh man, like do I let her flex on me, or do I just like get in a fight with her and then I look like the asshole? You can't win sometimes with fat bitches. They're fat, and people feel bad for them already. And it never, ever looks like fat people are picking on skinny people. They always make it look like they're the ones that are being treated poorly. When, like, I have never known a nice fat person. I've only known mean fat people. Sorry to break it to you guys, but if you're fucking, like, eating too much, Like, you have control issues, personal self-control issues. You shouldn't be worried so much about what I'm doing. You should be worried about what you're doing when you're not at work. You fat, ugly fuck. So anyway, I'm gonna go get a coffee, and I'm fucking just like, I don't know, I hate working with people that don't like working. I love working. I've been working since I was 14. I've made a fucking butt ton of money, and I've traveled a lot of places. I've done a lot of cool things, and the worst thing about working is being around people that don't want to work. I totally understand, I do. If I were a piece of shit, I would just want to sit around and do nothing too, but I'm not. I like to work for my money. I like to earn the things that I want to have. I like sharing my ideas with people, and I'm strong enough as a person to be able to like have that idea take criticism, or even have myself take criticism. I make fucking mistakes all the time. I do a lot of stuff incorrectly, but I learn and I get better and I keep moving on. And just to all of you fucking fat asshole losers out there that like have no control over your own self and are always trying to like get that control by like making other people do things, it's fucking lame. And not really getting you where you want to be. It's making me a better person. It's making me a stronger person. It's making me more able to deal with bullshit, but you're still weak. So my whole life I've had people tell me that I'm weird, I'm strange, that I'm blah, 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 blah. It's always those same people who told me I was whatever that ended up ripping me off later. So I don't really fucking care if this sounds crazy to you guys. I know all of you little bullshit assholes watch it all together, so you can just like compile your views in one. And that's some pussy shit. I don't know what it's like to be bitch made, but you guys teach me a little bit more about your experience every day, and I'm really grateful. Truly, my life has been harder than a lot of people's, and I am not about to flex all of the different struggles that I have had, but like rest assured, I know my life has been harder than yours. Like I know it. Of all the different Americans, even a bunch of the different Europeans that I've visited with and talked to in my many years of bullshitting with people, yeah, a lot of you wonder why I'm so intense. It's because I have had to work a lot harder than you have. I have had to grind a lot longer. And I don't get as much respect. I get respect, but I don't get the, the fake niceness that a lot of you assholes get. So keep being fake over there. If you guys only knew half the story, things would be a lot different. But I'm not a pity, love kind of an asshole, so I'm just gonna let you keep thinking I'm a jerk. You were right ahead with that. I don't really care what any of you little boobs think. Go on. Carry on. Keep teaching people how to do stuff bad and thinking that you have all of the facts. A good teacher teaches people how to do things right.